The first station of the cross. Jesus is condemned to death by Pontius Pilate. We adore you, Christ, and we praise you, because by your holy cross, you have redeemed the world. In this station, we reflect on the injustice and suffering that Jesus endured, setting the stage for his journey to Calvary. We also reflect on how we live with one another in this world today. Are we a source of suffering and injustices to others? What lessons do we learn from the first station of the cross? 1. Injustice and unjust condemnation. Contemplating the condemnation of Jesus reminds us of the inherent injustice in the world. Despite his innocence, Jesus faced condemnation. This prompts us to reflect on instances of injustice in our own lives and society, encouraging us to strive for justice and fairness. 2. Submission to God's will. Jesus, in his humility, submits to God's will even in the face of unjust condemnation. This station challenges us to embrace a similar spirit of surrender in our own lives, trusting in God's plan even when faced with difficulties or misunderstandings. 3. Identification with the suffering. As we meditate on Jesus' condemnation, we are called to identify with those who suffer unjustly in our world. It encourages empathy and a commitment to alleviating the suffering of others, mirroring Jesus' compassion for those who face injustice. 4. Facing adversity with grace. Jesus faced condemnation with dignity and grace. This station prompts us to consider how we respond to adversity in our lives. It inspires us to face challenges with resilience, faith, and a sense of purpose, following the example set by Jesus. 5. Acknowledging personal sin. The condemnation of Jesus also calls us to reflect on our own sins and shortcomings. It invites a humble examination of conscience, recognizing areas in our lives where we may have contributed to injustice or failed to stand up for what is right. 6. Preparation for redemption. The first station marks the beginning of Jesus' journey to the cross, highlighting the redemptive purpose of his suffering. This reflection encourages us to view challenges and hardships in our lives not only as moments of trial, but also as opportunities for spiritual growth and transformation. The first station of the cross invites us to contemplate the unjust condemnation of Jesus, drawing lessons on humility, justice, empathy, and the redemptive power of suffering. It serves as a great reminder of the profound sacrifice made by Jesus for the salvation of humanity. May we strive to never be a source of unjust condemnation, injustices, or jealousy to others. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Kindly remember to subscribe. Bro Mikhail wishes you a fruitful Lenten period.